What's going on, guys? Unofficial Lego here. Hope you're all doing well, and welcome to the spring cleanup here, part 2. We're getting rather further and furthermore closer and closer to the summer here, and well, I need to get my foot down on this stuff and clean up here our Lego city. I'm going to be joined here by my brother here in today's video, and we're going to be cleaning off this shelf as well as a little bit of this shelf here. This shelf is relatively new. It isn't too dirty or anything as far as dust goes or anything like that. However, it's starting to get a little rather cluttered here. I was able to get my hands on some of these Lego Muppets here the other day, and keeping these packages right here for us right now because I want to take these little I don't know, these little like instruction things out of there, the little checklist. And I also actually, a few of them actually have pieces in there because I actually got some of the ones that like Animal has like a drum set in there. So without further ado, what we're essentially going to be doing here with this shelf here, this shelf right here is going to be a whole separate video for later, probably part of our final spring cleanup video here, probably, hopefully, maybe, yes. And also kind of just continuing on with further updates here for the overall Lego room in general here. But essentially what we're going to be doing here with this shelf and this shelf here, this shelf's more going to be reorganizing for as of right now. This shelf right here is going to be taking everything off of it, dusting it all down, and then kind of reorganizing everything. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to clean this entire thing off here, dust it all down, and I'll meet you guys back here when this thing is totally emptied and nothing is on it.
Oh, like when it originally came out.
Yeah, this set here.
No, it was like
15, I think. I mean, it's, at least on Amazon, it's marked down at 15. I got it for 15. But this here is the update here. We finally got, we're talking here about the Ahsoka versus Darth Maul throne room right here. Yeah. Cleaning this all off. This side right here especially was getting really bad here. It had like a lot of, I don't know, just stuff piling up on top of each other. Right. I'm starting to get more and more of the 501st Clone Legion sets because I'm trying to build up a little bit of an army here. These two are sealed. I built one last night and I've already had another one down here as well. And here are all the guys right here, of course. So going to continue to build that on. But something I've been talking about in a separate video here as we continue to build on that overall army. That there's for the 501st. Not to digress here too much, stormtroopers, and then there's a whole bunch of other clone trooper legions in here as you also see. So we finally got the entirety of the top shelf here cleaned off, and I have to say I think that's as dirty as it's gonna get. Dust wise, maybe, I don't know, but just cluttered wise, I was just starting to set random stuff up on here and that type of stuff. So yeah, it's gonna start piling up and cluttering here. I have quite a bit here, of course. So for as of reorganizing stuff for when we get the rest of this stuff all taken off here, because we have quite a bit more to go here, not as much here as at the top here, to be honest with you guys. Reorganizing it is something that we're going to do a little bit here, but that really isn't going to happen too much. That's going to be more or less something you're going to be seeing here in those update videos here for the displays and for the overall Lego room, as well as our Lego city, which is going to be also a huge part to stay tuned here for the spring cleanup here in the Lego room here for part 3 here. Those little things on the wall right there need to get, I don't know, I need to get rid of those. Those just don't look that great. Same thing for the Kylo Ren poster there. Maybe frame it or something. I don't know. It just looks junky kind of type of thing there. But then again, I was like in middle school when I put that stuff up, so you gotta cut me a little bit of slack. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and clean the rest of this up here, dust it all off, and I'll meet you guys back here. We're gonna go ahead and put everything back here on the shelves here as well, and reorganize it just a little bit, tweak it up a little bit, and yeah, I'll meet you guys back here. Alright, so we got all this dust here. I don't know how good the lighting is. We're just gonna go over it. Which is wild that there might be that much dust here in the shelves here because there's, well, dang, look at all that. Because there's no windows in the room here. There's a room that's next to it that has, the laundry room there actually has a window in there where dust can kind of get in there. But other than that, there's no way that dust can really get in here all that much. So yeah, it's definitely been like a good 6 months since I've ever wiped this down, I think. Probably when actually probably more because I got it down here, wiped it down and everything, and that was probably it. I don't think I've wiped it down since, so wiping it down is definitely good to do here. Probably should do the same for your collections here as well, but here's everything that came off the shelf here. There's a lot of stuff here. A bit more right here. X-Wing and new A-Wing. Hauler, Imperial Hauler, right?
yeah.
From the Solo. Yeah, just, I don't know, kind of feast your eyes on it type thing here. Definitely quite a bit of stuff here came off of here, and all this stuff here is essentially going to go back on here for the most part. Now, I will be honest with you guys, there was a cubicle down here where this dragon, poor dragon, was literally just like put in the corner. Like this one was almost like a storage cube, low-key. Like, yeah, trying to fit a little too much in there, so that didn't really work out completely all the way. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and start reorganizing this shelf here. Give it another wipe down or so, probably. Maybe use some pledge on it, don't know. Go ahead and get everything back on here, update you guys with that and how that looks. Get started on this shelf right here. That's not a lot to do there. And on this shelf here, there's not a lot to do there really all that much either. Okay, guys, so here we have an update here of what this shelf here looks like. We both kind of at it here, working on it, talking about it type of thing. Oh, my finger got in the way, sorry. It definitely feels a lot more cleaner. I love this. I love the way that turned out. That looks great, amazing. Same thing here with the Marvel one. It was a lot more cluttered. Like, you're trying to fit more into these cubicles than you really can. And then there's just too much going on. So I'm going to, of course, go through all of these different displays here in future videos and in this video here, because they look absolutely wonderful. There's a lot of clutter going here at the top, especially as I had mentioned also before, and stuff as well for me, especially towards the top of the things here. Just didn't feel as rather that they were felt justice of how they were displayed. They just felt like they were just kind of plopped on there, and that was that, and called it a day. And said they didn't have any kind of like display qualities, like having this tilted, like a simple thing like that, and maybe having a guy coming out of it. Same thing goes for this. This here had its wings, so it was like straight up like that, and you couldn't even like really recognize it, honestly, like from the movies. So when it's spread out like that, it looks a lot more better, and it also kind of brings up the qualities of it. Just looks a lot bigger as well, which looks really cool. We have these different little scenes, of course, going on in these little cubicles, and we continue to add on more, hopefully, going on here. We got these guys getting into their ships, Luke Skywalker getting into his ship. This one's empty. We have a yellow ladder that went on with this set, so we're eventually going to find it and hopefully add that there on as well. We got all these Speed Champion sets here are all lined up and look absolutely magnificent. The Marvel one here is simply Iron Man themed. Looks great, looks amazing. It was originally completely Marvel, and it was over cluttered here, and it just didn't really work all that well. This here has to be one of my favorites. These two guys from Rogue One throwing this orange thing into the tanker, loading it up there, of course, with the AT hauler there as well to potentially drop off that type of cargo. Adding a little bit of life to these overall sets goes so much further. Same thing here for the Falcon. I might actually add it so we have Chewie up here fixing it like he was doing in the Empire Strikes Back movie. I think would be really cool. So we're not really all that done here with this overall display, and as always, continuing on, we're going to continue to like update it and that type of stuff going on as new sets come out. We get new sets, cycle it in, cycle it out type of thing. We're going to go ahead and move on to this. There's some things that we're going to change here with the displays, with the Ark up here, this clone ship right here. That's pretty much going to stay the same. This probably will stay the same. That's just like a box with some sets in there. We'll probably stay the same. Take it all off, dust it, of course, and we're going to move on to this shelf here before we end today's video as well. We have really been taking our time with it, thinking it through, communicating type of thing here, and I think it's turned out absolutely incredible. I'm honestly in love with how this looks. It looks a lot cleaner, and we're going to go ahead and do all that stuff that I just said, and I'll meet you guys back here in a few. Okay, and we're back. It's actually been a full 24 hours. I had to take a massive break. I had some other plans later on in the night, which was actually a prom I was going to. So yeah, this stuff was going to put on hold here. This shelf looks amazing. It's done. This one here, I said I was going to change it up a little. I didn't. I just took everything off and dusted it and put everything back, essentially. There's no reason to really put anything down here because, well, it's just carpet. There's not like wood here like there is right there, part of the shelf. So I just have this box right here with this sealed set, Anakin versus Obi-Wan, of course, for the Obi-Wan Kenobi show. I think I might keep this one sealed, but I might build it, put it on display, and buy another one, keep it sealed, just to have in the collection. I think it's really cool to have sealed sets a part of the collection, and especially to watch those sets kind of like increase in value. Although I will say I've never actually resold any of these sealed sets. Actually, it's something I'm rather getting more and more into with these sealed sets. And then, of course, right here I have the I'm not even sure what it's called, just like a separatist tank with the Ahsoka Tano clone trooper. It was literally the only reason anybody gets this set, and I want to get another one so I can have two of these guys, and then I want to get another one so I can have a sealed one, because I already know that this one's going to skyrocket in value. Then again, I've never actually resold any of this sealed sets before. It's something I'm getting into a bit newer here, and I think it's just honestly cool to have those and keep them in your collection. So yeah. Other than all that, all this stuff right here is pretty much done. This isn't supposed to be there. I got these clone troopers here with the Jedi battle pack, which was one of the worst battle packs. Luckily, it is the same clone troopers that they have in the newer one, like those little character accessory packs, which is definitely cool. I'm in love with this. I love the way that this turned out. My brother did this. He pretty much did all this. Oh, we put this down here because this cubicle was emptied. I actually forgot about it. And started working on this shelf over here, which I'm going to show you guys in just a moment. Yeah, we showed you guys pretty much everything here is the same. He put Kai down here from Lego Ninjago, don't know why. Got a little bit of detailing going on here. Oh yeah, he made it so Artsy was helping him get up in there, which is kind of cute, of course. Yeah, adds a little more life into these actual displays here, as we had mentioned in the previous clip. Same thing going on here as that guy's already showed you. These guys loading up this tank right here with this, I don't know, orange container here from Rogue One. Same thing right here with the Iron Man one. You got Iron Man hopping into his Hulk Buster here with the hand. Very similar to Titanfall, the video game, if you guys ever played that. And of course, Rhodey's and his right there. It's a shame we've never actually seen this in like any movies or anything. It would be really cool to see that actually come to life. And then we got this one right here. I definitely want to get my hands on the newer one. And then there's also like a buildable figure Iron Man, almost like these guys right here, which is really cool. The original kind of pose there he did for the Star Wars A New Hope original poster, pointing the lightsaber up there in the sky, even though this is his Return of the Jedi kind of costume and style right there. Obi-Wan Kenobi doing the thing with the, yeah, you guys probably, yeah, if you're a Star Wars fan, you definitely probably recognize it. This guy's up here, already showed you guys this. So I had to put Mando on a speeder with Grogu here as kind of like the centerpiece for all these. This dragon's going to be moved over there for when I move all these sealed sets, because this here is going to be like a more medieval type of thing, kind of vibe going on over here on this table once I'm able to get these sealed sets a permanent home, or I eventually just build them, whatever comes first here. But I would like to get a shelf like this essentially and just keep it for sealed sets pretty much. But I don't think even this would fill up like all these sealed sets, because there's just so many. Anyway, that dragon right here is gonna go over into this display. If you guys didn't already know, this whole area right here, this table is going to be turned into like the Harry Potter castle, essentially, as like the centerpiece. And I want to have the medieval creator set over somewhere in here, and then I also want to have the creator, like this, the creator dragon there, part of the castle there, and that's what I also wanted. I also have this right here. Excuse the mess on my desk right here, but the Lego Hobbit set right there, I think would make a nice little addition over to this whole medieval type thing going on here. The city. Not even going to talk about it. That's going to be part of our spring cleanup part 3, so it's all the more rhyme and reason to hit the subscribe button. Stick around and join us today. Lastly, to give you guys a little bit of a look here, this year I'm probably going to be looking at and talking about in the beginning of the next video, because it's not completely done. I'm going to have a little bit of a Ninjago and a Monkey Kid display going on here. These two sets are actually sealed. The 501st Army is building. It's going. I showed you guys our other army over here with the different variations of the battalions here, but I really want to build up on the 501st ones. I think it would be really, really cool to have like a little army, something that would be like a little bigger than the stormtroopers right here, a little bit bigger, and a little bit bigger than our Mandalorian army as well. Our Mandalorian army for the battle packs there, those are a little bigger. I literally got like one more battle pack than I did with the stormtroopers, so I want to do the same thing here. I want to continue just getting it bigger and bigger. I would do the same with the Lego Star Wars Hoth Trooper battle pack, but seeing that it's retailed at $20, it's just like it's not the best bang for your buck when this is like $23 off of Amazon, plus you're getting a droid, 2 droids armies going there, plus all the vehicles. Yeah, you guys kind of get it. The bang for your buck there is way better right here with this, for as of right now, seeing that this is marked down. Now maybe when that Hoth Trooper battle pack finally gets marked down to like 15 or maybe even lower, like 13 or 12, then I'll definitely probably be hopping on it, although I don't think it's going to go as low as 12 or 13 in my area. On top of that, I want to get more shelves like this. This was like $30, $35 off of Target.com. Got shipped to my house. Amazing. Built it in like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. Not rocket science, of course. Want to get more of these and place them pretty much like perimetering around the entirety of the room. Minus all like this puppet like costume type of stuff going on here. It's probably going to stay here, maybe be tightened up a little more. Could actually replace its shelf with one of these, because these just look a whole lot more better, to be honest. That one's on like a really old rack type thing, I don't even know, it just doesn't look the best. But these would actually be tall enough to fit right underneath the city right here, the city table. So I might get 2 more and I put them right here, scoot this table out, and I think it would be cool. The only downside is that I won't be able to use the top here, which is a complete disaster for this, and it's going to be transformed in the beginning of the next update video for spring cleaning. Hopefully I'll be coming out with that later this week. We still have a lot of work to go here. I plan on doing one more video for our spring cleanup here in the Lego room. It's been a lot of fun in today's video, in our previous video, and will probably be a lot of fun in our next video to kind of go through, clean everything up here. I want to get rid of a few boxes I have right here. I don't necessarily need them. I don't know what the obsession is with Lego collectors and their boxes. Apparently a lot of other people do it, and I wanted to ask you guys, in case you guys are still watching and you might know this 501st Legion battle pack, I don't want to call it a battle pack, I'll explain that in a separate video, because it's not technically a battle pack, it's just like a Legion set type of thing. Anyway, this one has the tape. They're facing the same way. Okay, by the way, got the little, I don't know, Scott Walker's there. This one has thumb tabs, right? This one has tape. What's the difference? Is one older? Is one newer? Does it depend on something? Is one more rare type of thing? If you guys know anything about that, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think. And then on top of that, I'd also love to hear about your guys' Lego collections. What type of spring cleaning are you guys doing? Changing around displays, anything like that, and future sets that you're looking forward to getting to adding to your collection. Let me know down in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear. Also, feel free to DM me on Instagram as well at unofficial.lego. I'll have that link down in the description down below as always if you guys know anything about these, because I'm genuinely very, very curious about this. This one actually had the tape, if you guys can tell, so I opened that one to build this. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. I'd absolutely love to hear what you guys all think. Drop a like on the video if you enjoy it, as it really up the channel and to our Instagram unofficial Lego for more Lego content, guys. Thanks so much for watching today's video. As always, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. Peace out.